Hi everyone, welcome to Revitalize video series. In this module, I'm going to cover the nervous system, which is the foundation of the vitality. So I'm going to cover the two main branches of nervous system, which include the sympathetic and also parasympathetic nervous system, and how these two systems can activate things like fight or fear response or relaxation response. I'm going to cover how things like mental fear can activate the fight or fear response, which means shutting down the immune system and starting to have a lot of health issues. I will also cover some strategies that can help you to continuously activate the relaxation response, which means boosting the immune system and also vitality. So if you're ready to explore, let's start. All right. So stress impacts the immune system like a slow draining battery. So chronic stress triggers the release of cortisol, which is a hormone that, while helpful in short bursts, can suppress immune functions when levels remain elevated. So you can think of cortisol as a smoke alarm. In small doses, it alerts us to danger, but if the alarm is stuck on, it can drown out other signals, leaving us overwhelmed and less able to respond effectively. So vitality is not just about the physical energy, it's a state of balance and resilience. It begins with understanding the nervous system, which has two main players: the sympathetic nervous system, or SNS, which is responsible for stress response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which control relaxation and recovery response. Chronic stress overstimulates the SNS, leaving us depleted and also out of balance. To revitalize, we must activate the relaxation response, which is controlled by the PNS, and this is where all the techniques that we are going to cover in this module. So the sympathetic nervous system is the body's emergency mode, so preparing us to respond to immediate dangers. It increases heart rate, blood pressure, and also release stress hormone like cortisol. While this response is vital in short-term situations, prolonged activation caused by chronic stress or mental fear overburdens the body and weakens the immune system. Imagine a car engine constantly revving at high speed. It overheats and also eventually breaks down. This is what happens when the body stays in fight or flight mode or stress response mode for too long. It's very important to recognize the stress trigger all these and need the intentional relaxation. SNS is a vital part of the body's automatic nervous system, which operates largely outside our conscious control. It's responsible for triggering the fight or flight response, a physiological reaction designed to help us survive immediate threat. When the brain perceives a danger, it signals the SNS to take action. This sets off a cascade of changes in the body to prepare us to fight or flee. The SNS derives these fight or flight response activating when we encounter perceived threat. This system prompts several physical changes. So it starts with the heart rate. It increases to pump blood to muscles and organs that need it most. Breathing becomes rapid and shallow to increase oxygen intake for immediate energy. Blood is redirected away from non-essential function like digestion and sent to the muscle and brains. Stress hormones like cortisol are released, heightening the alertness and energy. And sweating increases to cool the body in anticipating of a physical exertion. While this response, which is the fight or flight response, is invaluable for short-term survival, the SNS can be triggered by everyday stress in modern life. Things like work pressure, financial concern, or relationship challenges. Unlike a physical threat, these stresses are ongoing, and the body cannot distinguish them from life-threatening situation. This results in chronic activation of the SNS, which keeps the body in a heightened state of arousal. When the fight or flight response is constantly active, it can lead to various health problems, including prolonged high blood pressure, weakened immune system, and chronic cortisol release. This leads to the suppression of the immune system, making the body more vulnerable to illness. This chronic stress response can last for years in some individuals, severely impacting health and contributing to long-term condition. The parasympathetic nervous system, or PNS, which is the body's recovery mode, which actually is activated when we are relaxed, allowing the body to focus on digestion, healing, and reducing inflammation. This system helps lower stress hormones like cortisol and support immune function by giving the body time to repair and restore. You can think of it as a shifting from high-speed driving to cruise control. When the parasympathetic system is active, the body operates more efficiently and also is better equipped to defend against illnesses. So when this PNS is active, it actually initiates a state of rest, repair, and recovery, often referred to the relaxation response, as we mentioned. This system is actually the counterpart to the SNS, which activates the fight or flight response. While the SNS prepare body to handle immediate challenges, the PNS ensure long-term health by focusing on restoration and maintenance. Activating the relaxation response regularly has a profound impact on both our mental and physical health. This is a state often called the healing mode. It is when the body is at the most efficient for recovery and restoration. By reducing stress-induced wear and tear, the PNS actually ensures the longevity and also vitality of the physical and mental system. So it actually also can help to decrease the chronic disease risk. Chronic stress has been linked to various long-term health conditions such as heart diseases, high blood pressure, diabetes. And by triggering the relaxation response through practices that we are going to cover, we can track the harmful effect of all these stresses. Also, the relaxation response can also help to improve mood. So when the relaxation response is activated, it encourages the release of neurotransmitters like serotonin or endorphin, which are associated with happiness and well-being. This biochemical shift can reduce feeling of anxiety and depression. A regular activation of the relaxation response promotes emotional stability. It can also help to strengthen the immune system. So chronic stress weakens the immune system, making the body more susceptible to infection and illnesses. On the other hand, activating the relaxation response helps to restore balance. It reduces the production of the stress hormone like cortisol. By promoting a state of calm, this relaxation response can help to boost the immune system and enhance the body to fight with illnesses. Also, another important benefit is the vitality. So consistently activating the relaxation response is not just about the managing stress, but also about promoting overall health. It helps the body function in a state of equilibrium, which is essential for long-term vitality. The ideal state for the body is a dynamic balance between the SNS, which governs our stress or fight or flight response, and the PNS, which regulates our relaxation and recovery response. So the SNS help us to respond to immediate threat or challenges by preparing the body's action. While after the stress, the PNS should be activated to bring the body back to the relaxation mode. It lowers the heart rate, reduces blood pressure, and also allow the body to repair and recharge. The key to health is to not avoiding stress entirely, but ensuring the body regularly enter to a relaxation state after the period of the stress. This balance allows the body to stay resilient, avoiding chronic illnesses, and also maintain energy level over time. So it's also good to consciously activate the relaxation response through practices that can have a long-term vitality impact. These are like the things that we're going to cover. So there are many ways to contract the stress and support the immune health system and activate the relaxation response. So things like positive emotion, mindful breathing, meditation, nature exposure, gentle movement, and hobbies and self-care. So let's just quickly go through these individual techniques to help you better understand how those can contribute in boosting your immune system. So our emotion, the very first one, have a profound effect on the physical health. So positive emotion like love and gratitude activate the PNS, helping the body relax and recover. In contrast, negative emotion such as stress or fear trigger the SNS, preparing the body for action through the fight or flight response. Chronic stress, when not managed, can have a harmful long-term effect on health. And understanding the balance between these two systems allow us to take control of our emotion and physical well-being. Positive emotions such as faith, love, and gratitude play a significant role in activating PNS. And when we experience these emotions, our body moves into a relaxed and balanced state. So faith, whether it's in higher power, in ourselves, or even in the process of life, create a deep sense of trust and security. This reduces feeling of anxiety, help us manage fear, and also trigger the PNS to calm the body and mind. Also, love has a similar effect. It promotes connection with others and ourselves, which helps ease emotion tension and also reduce stress and activate the body's relaxation. Gratitude shift our focus from what is lacked to what is abundant, enhancing emotional resilience by lowering stress level and also increasing positive emotional states. So study shows that this regular practice of gratitude or even love or faith can help lower blood pressure, improve sleep, and also reduce the symptom of depression. So by cultivating these positive emotions regularly, we encourage the body to return to relaxation mode and allowing the relaxation response to help us heal, rejuvenate, and also maintain emotional balance, supporting the physical and mental well-being. So that's one aspect. One thing is that you need to make sure as a tip. So if you are doing any sort of gratitude, make sure that you have faith on that. So let's say if you have specific things in your life, make sure when you are doing the Thanksgiving or gratitude, make sure that you believe on it. If you don't believe it, that mechanism is not going to be activated. So that belief is very important that you have such a things. Mindful breathing is another simple yet most effective way to activate the PNS and also the relaxation response. So when you focus on your breath, especially slow, deep inhales and exhales, the body enters a state of calm. So deep breathing signals the brain that there is no immediate danger, moving us out of those fight or flight mode. And this practice reduces the level of stress hormone like cortisol, lower heart rate, and also bring blood pressure back to normal levels. So we are going to have a dedicated module on mindful breathing, and I'm going to cover those different mindful breathing approach and how it actually can help your body and your health. Meditation is also another powerful for activating the relaxation response because it encourages focus, attention, and also present. We shift the body from a stress response to relaxation state. So meditation practice, whether mindfulness, loving kindness, or body scan, these are like different meditation approaches that help focus attention away from those stress things and bring awareness to the present moment. This reduces mental chatter and mental fear, lowering stress hormones and also enhancing emotional regulation. Also, spending time in nature is another easy and effective way to lower stress and promote relaxation. Natural settings have been shown to reduce cortisol level, lower heart rate, and also enhance motion. So being in nature allows the body to disengage from the constant stimulation of the modern life and brings us to a slower, more grounding rhythm. Activities like walking in the park or grounding help shift the body into a state of calm. Gentle physical movement such as yoga or tai chi also can have a profound impact on the body's ability to relax. This practice involves slow intentional movement that promote balance, flexibility, and mindfulness, helping to release tension stored in the body. Both yoga and tai chi involve mindful movement and also mindful movement and mindful breathing, which reduce physical tension, promote flexibility, and also lower cortisol.
These practices also help increase circulation, improve posture, and also regulate energy flow, all of which contribute to the relaxation response. All right. To recap, the nervous system play a vital role in how our bodies handle stress. When we are in the stressful situation, the sympathetic nervous system, or SNS, kick into the gear, preparing us to fight or flee. However, chronic activation of the SNS can lead to a variety of health problems, including weakening immune system and also higher risk of chronic disease. Balancing the nervous system is key. By activating the PNS through the relaxation response, the body can move into recovery mode. This response allows the body to repair, restore balance, and also boost immune functionality, which is essential for long-term health and vitality. Positive emotions like faith, love, and gratitude are powerful tools in helping triggering the PNS and relaxation response. Also, techniques like mindful breathing, meditation, spending in nature, and incorporating gentle physical movement like yoga or tai chi can also help activate the relaxation response. These practices lower cortisol level, enhance immune functionality, and promote mental emotional uh, resilience. One last thing to remember, by consciously, again I repeat, consciously practicing these techniques, we can significantly reduce the harmful effect of stress, improve our immune system, and also maintain balance for better health and vitality in the long run. And that's all for this video. And in the upcoming video, I'm going to cover some techniques related to diet and sleep that can help you to revitalize. So stay tuned. Thank you. Mhm.